Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Stephen D. Comics, and we're back with more of the Plucky Squire. Last we left off, we started our little storybook adventure of Jot, the adventurous, also writer, squire, who got to help out the wizard for his make some of his records getting beeswax, because I guess that's how records work. And we saw that the old evil, what was his name again? Frump Grump? Something funny like that. Evil wizard has taken up residence at Tome Tower and is doing some crazy magic nonsense, messing with the land. So I got to join up with my old buddies, Violet, the artistic witch, and Thrash, the musical troll, and we're on our way across the lands to Tome Tower, fighting some varied monsters and messing with the writing of the book somehow, and a whole bunch of other stuff that seems to be beyond our perception because we're only a 2D place. Try not to think too hard on that, you might get an aneurysm. But anyway, the bridge is out on the path to Tome Tower, and this cave seems to be the only way through, so to the next page. And oh boy, it's dark in here.
Man, real gloomy acoustics though.
Wonder if I should put an echo on that to help with that.
Lead on, Jot, my dude. Lead on, lucky glow, you're lighting the way.
And yet, the glow won't affect us, and where did you go? Did you enter inside my body somehow? Some consent would be nice. Guess I can't go through there. Oh. Ah, tricky. And it's one of those cartoony situations where you can see the eyes for some reason. What even are you exactly? Ow. And what are you spewing? Should I be glad that it's dark so I can't actually tell? Because that's, Nope. Ah, there we go. Jot explored the impassable cave. I wouldn't really say it's impassable, because clearly I'm passing through well enough. I need to work on your diction there. Especially so I can't cover it. So that's just poor planning on your part. Your being whoever wrote this book. Would you look at that? We crossed the river. On we go. So how exactly deep did that cave go if there wasn't any water around in it? How does that work? Hey, there's the shop again. I still don't have anywhere near enough for... I need another 20. Again, take a look at my card selection. I can upgrade the sword throw. Hit multiple enemies with a single sword throw. That actually would be neat, but maybe I should build up to that. I'm close to getting the jump attack, so... I'll come back for that. What's with all the books? Oh, there. All these books. Really eerie. Pretty cool visual, though. Yeah, I'd say so. I could just step on the books. exactly considerate of me. Especially because I like to read. Wait, I almost have enough. Didn't quite mean to go back there. Can I get 2 more from these bushes? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. Let's get that jump attack. By the jump attack. Jump with X and square while airborne to slam down. Nice. I'm sure that will be helpful. These books have been purposefully stacked. So they're going out of our way to block me. See, pages are scattered on the ground. Big blocks of books. Clear path here, get some more art. Ooh, what's that place? Candyland. I feel like, wait. Is it Milton Bradley that owns the rights to Candyland? Or is it a different board game company? Either way, somebody's gonna sue somebody. Well, this path opened up. I feel the key. Let's see if I can... Oh. It's a booby trap. Crap. Should've cleared out of the way.
Jock dusted himself off and arose to fight once more.
Okay, just gotta start back here. Alright, let's try this again. Be a little more careful this time. Jumping attack is big enough to stagger him, which is interesting. Well, alright. Now we can get the key out of here. There we go. That'll take you here. Hey, Mini Beard. Oh yeah, Moonbeard, that was the wizard's name. Moonbeard.
Stacked books are a real roadblock, but if the books were scattered, you'd have a way through.
Uh-huh. So we'll stack the pages and scatter the books. Aha, and I use the stacked pages to fill in the pit so we could walk across safely. Now that's wordplay. Anyway. What the? That wretched fool Jot he will get what he deserves. The time is near. Okay, that's a bit creepy. That dratted plucky squire. Somebody's got Just got a bone to pick with you, Jot. Maybe you should have let the dude win a couple every now and then. Or maybe not, because if this is the way he's gonna be, you know, fuck him. Maybe he's the jerk. Anyway, let's go kick this dude's teeth in. Okay, finally, officially made our way to Tome Tower. Oh, there's a cute little water dragon. Who's the hood?
So, this is where it all kicks off. A historical location, and no mistake. Oh?
Hey there, you got an audience.
Oh crap, run away!
Well, hello and goodbye, I guess. No idea who that was. So much oddness around these parts. Anyway, here we are, Tome Tower. It looks like Humpgrump, that's his name, is still up there on the roof. It's time for the Plucky Squire to go take care of that creep.
We'll stay down here, dude.
We don't want to cramp your style. Really? Because I appreciate a bit of backup. This is one of those dramatic, heroic kind of moments, you know? During your big showdown, you don't want us two dorks mooching around in the background. Like, the support would be nice. Even better if you could fight.
Nope, we'll mooch down here instead, but we'll be cheering you on all the way. Mooching and cheering, Jot, that's more our style.
That's real unfortunate. Go get that chump. Maybe I should get some more practical friends. All this adventuring is a lot for just one person.
Jot made his way up the steep steps.
Alright, wizard man.
Ah, the plucky squire. I have been waiting for you. So glad to see you made it to Tome Tower. You might be wondering what Humpgrump is doing here?
Nothing good.
Well, I had a hunch, Grump. Get it? I might find something interesting in this old tower. And something interesting I did indeed find.
So did I really not have... I know it's a little late to respond to it, but is it really just a straight shot up to the top? I expected a dungeon there. No, whatever.
A book?
Oh yeah, you're talking.
It was hidden away in a very secret chamber, because this is a very special book. The Necronomicon, made from the skin of dead people and written in blood.
Something like that, I don't quite remember.
The title of this very special book is... The Kama Sutra! The Plucky Squire!
My, how meta are we getting with this?
Yes, that's right. This book is all about you, and me, and all of the people with nothing to do. And all who live in this dratted land. It is the story of our lives.
Bob is almost tempted to do another music reference, but I feel like I need to pace myself.
It turns out, you see, that our land of Mojo is just a setting in a storybook.
God, fourth wall, what is that?
Hard to believe? I assure you it's true. What I'm holding here is a copy of that storybook. A book within the book, if you will. Why the author decided to include this, I haven't the foggiest. But hey, it'll make for a good lesson. I read the book. It's very interesting. I give it 4 stars. You and that witch girl adventuring through the land.
What about my troll friend? He counts for something.
Oh yeah, there it is. Meeting up with the mountain troll, I guess. Maybe if you would let me fucking talk. Asshole. Making your way to here to meet me. In fact, I read ahead to this very chapter. I've seen what happens next. Wow, way to spoil it for yourself. We fight here on the roof. Any guesses how that turns out?
And so,
K.O.
the Plucky Squire once again defeated the wretched wizard Humgrump.
But I like to imagine that he didn't bother listening to what he said and just went up and attacked him, just like, screw your words, man, I'm just gonna fight. You win, as you always do. You know, this book is one of a series, and in each one of those books, you win. Wait, are you telling me the entire series was in this one book too? Every single fucking time! Because you are the Plucky Squire, the hero of this story, the boy who could do no wrong. Oh, I'm sure he does very wrong behind the scenes. Always victorious, even the little stories you write, beloved by all. Oh yeah, he wrote his own books. Infuriating, like a mosquito in my cardigan. Yes, that is an adequate metaphor. Me, I'm the villain, the talentless wizard who can do no right, destined to be beaten forever. At least, that is how it has been up until now, but maybe it doesn't need to be that way. Maybe even Humgrump could get a little glory for once, if the Plucky Squire were to be plucked from the book. If he were to be ejected. He's got an eject button. Smack! Oh god. Well, Jot, this is the third dimension. Try not to let your mind break too much, cause shit's about to get crazier. It's ooh, a Lego. As long as it's not a Mega Block. Normally this hurts people when they step on them. You really are a hero. Plucky Squire by E.N. Arthur. Peanut. It's ironic. He has an allergy. Who put the sign here? Was that just something that whoever owns this room made for shits and giggles? And why can't I roll? I can jump, but I can't roll. Also, that bug is still there. So, how you taking the news about your whole world and your whole life being a lie, Jot? Certainly something. Wow, this paint must have been out here for a while. It's completely dry. I love that sticker. That's awesome. Wow, I even have merchandise. Oh, hello? Is there someone out there? How did you get out here? Would you be so kind as to open the lid of this lunchbox? And how did you get in there? You were literally on the other side of the river when I last saw you. What the? Can I actually do anything with all that food? What the? How? Do you remember me, Jot? We met in your book. I'm not actually from there, you know. Oh, an interloper. Us bookworms travel around a fair bit, from book to book. But you, Jot, are a character from a book, and shouldn't really be out here. It's Humgrump's magic that blasted you out of the page and onto this desk, isn't it? Yeah, just kind of shoved me right through the fourth wall. We'll have to get you back into your book, Jot. It is of utmost paramountcy. Utmost paramountcy. I don't think I've ever seen paramount used in that way. In other words, very important. You know, there are some intriguing items on this desk. Some of them might help you return. Head around the corner to the left and we'll try and find one. Can I do anything with the carrots and grapes? That are probably very old. What's this? Hello there again. Oh, I'm standing in your dialogue box, sorry. Do you see that magical swirly green Jot, can you move a little? You're kind of covering what I'm trying to say. That's a meta magic portal, that is. It seems to allow travel between different worlds, I think is what I'm trying to say. Most characters can now travel through these portals or pass between realms. But Jot, you've already made that leap. Maybe you could do it again. Try jumping through the portal, young squire. Should, suppose I should try and be careful about where I stand and stuff like that. I have to hold the button, okay. And I'm back in the paper. Remarkable! My brain is forever shattered. My perception is lost. Some of that meta magic must have rubbed off on you, Jot. Like me, it seems you now have the power to leap between worlds. Now, this world here is a sketch that was drawn by the occupant of this room. And the owner of your storybook, Jot, a young boy named Sam. He's a very creative child. You'll find his sketches all over this desk. Since you can jump into them, maybe you can use them to get around. So does Sam know he has some kind of worm infestation in his house, since they're traveling all along his books and drawings? Should probably do something about that. And what are you? Bunford. Low energy. Too hungry to move. Too hungry to converse. And yet you're conversing anyway. Please get me a snack. How interesting. Poor Bunford over there. He looks famished. There's no nourishment to be found in this sketch. But maybe there's something out there on the desk. Including something that I threw conveniently nearby. You know, maybe you could bring items between worlds? It's worth a shot. Why not? Clearly there's no god if he could allow this. Oh god, it even looks 3D. Exceptional. You really can bring items between realms. This might be handy. I am your new god now. Delicious. Carrot boost. Energy levels restored. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that. Here, let me scooch. Alright, cool. And I can just travel. Even with the desk between them, that's... Oh god, oh, this is hurting my noggin. That's a dead bug. That is a very dead bug. God, that is a trip. Oh, my brain hole. That's wacky. That's wacky stuff. Acrylic color. Four. And what kind of card is that? There's a block I can move. How big is this desk exactly? I feel like I've traveled miles. Okay, I'm gonna need a block in order to... I'll need a way to climb. Oh, there we go. Down we go. Now we need to the page again. So is that a lamp or a window that's making that light? Good going, young squire. I believe that the item that can help you get back to your world is further ahead. But listen, on your way you may run into creepy crawly coleoptera beetles. Just say that. Like, we get it, you know words. Sam likes to keep them as pets, you see. Beware, Jot. Don't get eaten. It simply wouldn't do. Yeah, because you'll legit die. Gotta watch for bugs, and I do not have my sword to fight with, so... So this'll be a bit dicey. Seeing they can fly. Okay, so that's why I can't roll. Oh crap. Oh yeah, and we're outie. Oh, another cat in a top hat, nice. That's what I think they are. Do I gotta do what I think I gotta do? What the hell? Machines of mayhem. Okay. And throw! Yeah! I mean, they're basically dominoes, so it's good enough for me. Because that die still got some use. Hop. There we are. So the walls have faces, but why mustaches too? Do not want to fall down there. What did I just say? Let's try that again. Maybe I can use sneaking to kinda... There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, jeez. Ha! Too fast for you, bitch! I was about to make a comment about can't eat paper, but it probably could. If it wanted to. Oh, whatever. Too fast anyway. Shot! You made it! My fears have been allayed. It seems that nothing can hinder the plucky squire. I mean... it could slow me down a little. On that very note, while you are here, there is something that you really must observe. Oh. Kid's a fan artist. These sketches of you, quite a remarkable likeness, I must attest. The person who drew all this is called Sam. He is the boy who lives in this room and is the owner of your storybook. As you might be able to tell, he is very fond of you and your adventures. I'm glad that you got to see this, Jot. To see how much you mean to him. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Get to see the creator. You get to see the piece of art. How much they themselves affect their fans. You might want to be careful about looking up not safe for work fan art if that's not your speed. But there is no time to dwell on that. Your quest to re-enter the book is near its pinnacle. The item you need is just beyond the sketchbook. Press on. Oh, even has a giant figure of me. Think I could get a sketch of that sword that I can bring with me into the real world. Because I feel like that would be very helpful in dealing with these bugs. So I gotta bring that dice block from over there. Nope, it's sloped. Great. Nope, not fast enough. Oh, I was fast enough. Ah! That's right, jackass. Ah! What, can't fly with those wings of yours? Idiot. Now, about this die. Nice. Up we go. Swiggle. Get your shopping done faster. Think Swiggle abuses their workers like Amazon? The Power Glove. It's so bad. Turn gauntlets. Now he has the power to manipulate his storybook. Oh. L2 or R2 and next to the book to open it up. You got the gauntlets. Exceptional procurement. Head back to your book post-haste. I think you'll find that the gauntlets will help you return home. Yeah, that's what the description said. One last thing before you leave this table, Jot. It's very important. Beware of Hump Grump. I mean, yeah, he's the main villain who also knocked me out of my own book. He wishes to take over your book. You have to stop that from happening. Not just for the sake of the citizens of your book, but for all the children who will read and be inspired by your book. Sam is one of those children, Jot. You know us. You know us bookworms. We're able to glimpse the past, present, and even the future. We're time wizards like that. I've seen that Sam will one day grow up to be a writer and illustrator himself. You have that much foresight into the future? He will create a series of very popular children's books with very lucrative merchandise tie-ins and brand integrations. Making that money. Sam's books will go on to inspire many other children. That is, if he ever actually writes them. If Humpgrump takes control of your book, the story will get worse. Books with bad stories get put away on the shelf. No one reads them anymore. Those books lose all of their life and cease being an inspiration to anyone. I mean, there could... I feel like that kind of just depends on how bad of a writer Humpgrump actually is. Like, if it's just self-glorifying, self-insert stories, making him an unstoppable force that's just a protagonist that's kind of blowing himself up is just kind of boring, but, you know, there's an audience for some of that kind of stuff that, if it's written well enough, they could still inspire. You never know, Paige. Your book will no longer inspire Sam, and then, who knows what path he will take? Drugs? I mean, he could do both. Write and do drugs. I mean, it's just weed. Do not let that happen, Jot. Marijuana and books do not pair well. I'm not positive on that, Page. I feel like that depends on the person. Return now and stop Humpgrump. I mean, you don't get an addiction to weed, so it's not like you would be that dependent on it. It would just mellow him out. It could help. It could help. You never know. Alright. Now, let's get back in that book. I can manipulate with these gauntlets that are somehow an actual thing. Open up. Alright, Moonbeard. I'm back. Jot, my lad. What the fuck happened? Welcome back to Mojo. We have much to discuss.
Chapter 3. Moonbeard.
Oh, he gets his own chapter. Good for you. I seem to feature rather prominently in this chapter. I like that shit. Better put my best foot forward then. Alright, looks like it's back in daylight. Greetings, lad. Hey, chat. Glad you're back here in one piece. I haven't started watching that yet. It's like over 1,000 episodes, dude. Give me time. I suppose you must have a great number of questions, lad. The answer to the first question is, the world as you know it is a complete lie. Yes, I am aware of how cool these sunglasses look. The answer to the second question is, yes, our entire world is indeed a land in a storybook. Bananas, huh? I've kept this knowledge a closely guarded secret for many a year. Somehow that greasy nincompoop Humpgrump found out. Wow, greasy dude. Very regrettable. Now he knows the truth. Who knows what mischief he's planning? I have a hunch that big trouble is on the way. But that just means, young squire, that we must be double the trouble. Follow me. By double the trouble, you mean I'm gonna get a clone? First order of business, gotta get it out of the book. See that green sparkly stuff over there? Now I do. Meta magic, that is. It lets you break the fourth wall. As if there aren't enough media franchises out there that don't already do that. Which is another way of saying jump out of the book. Walk into the portal and try holding the triangle button. What's a triangle button? Okay, let's not get that meta. Whoopsies. Not entirely sure. But you should press and hold it. How could I do that if I don't even apparently know what the button is? Although I've been doing it all this time. Testing, testing, ahem. He's got the earpiece. Jot, I'm talking to you via Rune-Tooth headset. Rune-Tooth, ha. Good one. You know, I'm suddenly feeling rather parched.
Wizards are like plants. We must keep hydrated.
Isn't that theoretically true of everybody?
Use your page-turning abilities to get me something to drink. Approach the edge of the book and see what you can do. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Seems like you can use left and right on the left stick to turn pages. Best get to it then. See that glow around the edges of the paper? That's the book telling you there's something useful on its pages. Try jumping in and seeing what you can find. Ah, it's got a beverage. My fizzy pop, that will do very nicely. Head back here and drop off that pop. Ooh, but first, there's some artwork over here. Concept art of a moonbeard, it seems. Oh, the Cataclysm Caves. They're not particularly dangerous. I'm sure you'll be totally fine. The wizard fibbed. That's great. It's dangerous to go alone? Not really. You'll be fine. He lied through his teeth. Alright. Then back we go. Pop time! There you go. Why did that sound loud and echoey? Ah, that's the ticket. Thanks, lad. Those turn gauntlets can be very handy, don't you think? I was the one that put them on the desk. Oh, so now you're breaking the fourth wall? God. Wizards are wild, man. I've stored a number of useful items out there, but there's one small problem. I'm not sure of their precise location. It's been a hot minute. Things get moved around. Sam is full of energy, you know. It's chaos out there. When you need one of those items on the desk, you'll just have to search for yourself. Last point of order. Sup, Biz? Minibeard. Yo. I heard you've already met. Minibeard is a tiny simulacrum of me. I created him to help out around the house. He's quite helpful, and rather good at puzzles, you know. If you're having trouble with a puzzle and you see him around, why not ask his advice? There's a lot of wisdom stored in that tiny bearded head. Jot, our land has never been troubled by something quite like humgrumps and metamagic before. There may be great upheavals and big battles ahead, but I have faith you'll rise to whatever challenges are thrown our way. You are the Plucky Squire, after all. They made a whole goddamn book series out of you. Live up to the hype, son, or else. I believe in you. Always have, lad. Now, I expect that your friends are waiting for you. If you leave the book and turn to the next page, I think you'll find them. Can just advance the page normally in universe? Oh, yep. And there's my sword. We've lost Jot. I can't believe it.
We shouldn't have just let him come here by himself. We should have had his back.
But what could we have done? We're not warriors like him. Don't you have magic? Never have been, never will be. Who will protect Mojo now that he's gone?
Ah, relax. I'm here.
Jot! Dude! You're alright.
Wait, you're not a ghost, are you?
Of course he isn't Thrash. Look at his face. That's his normal squidgy face. Squidgy? So happy to see it. Jot, where were you?
Hello, gang! I've got some earth-shattering news to deliver.
Moonbeard, is that you?
Indeed, I'm talking to you via a device known as a rune-tooth headset. This is a strange magical form of communication known as a conference call.
Oh, way to make it sound so businessy.
All very exciting. Now listen up. This business with Grump is rather worrying. We must consult with Queen Chroma at Arceus City. You three should head there now. I've got some wizard business to attend to and a donut to eat.
was about to say the wizard business was code for taking a dump, but with a donut as well, I feel like it's a bit counterintuitive. Well, unless you're taking the dump first and then eating the donut. You're making space. I'll join you kids later. Violet, Thrash, I'll fill you in on the situation while you travel. Moonbeard out.
Conference call.
Well, you heard him. A trip to Artia City, my hometown. Oh, John, I'm so glad you're okay. Come on, let's scoot. First, can't be without my sword. Yeah. Back in business, baby. Back in Squire-like business. And now, with the extra bit of news that our world is a fictional lie, we have to stop it from being a fictional mess and affecting the real world. Oh boy, that's a lot to sink in. You two are in for a wild ride. Maybe with any luck they'll fill you in on it while we're gone till the next video, but probably not. That's not really how this works. I'm not gonna time skip that ahead. Well, literally just be ending the video and then starting it right here, so. Now we can at least get some crazy reactions to this revelation, so that's something to look forward to. But until then, have a good rest of your day, folks, and I'll catch you next time. Blah 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 blah.